Company responsibility. Under the doctrine of vicarious liability, employers may be held legally accountable for the negligent acts of employees committed during the course of their employment. Employers may also be found negligent if they fail to put a policy in place for the safe use of cell phones. According to NETS, motor vehicle crashes at work cost employers an estimated $25 billion total, $65,000 per non-fatal injury, and $671,000 per fatality. More than 80% of the nation's 94 million cell phone owners use them while driving, at least sometimes. Many states have legislation to regulate cell phone use and texting while driving. At least 13 nations, including England, Germany, and Japan, have banned the use of cell phones when driving a vehicle. Check state laws regularly, as legislation may have recently changed. In the past few years, cell phone usage has been an issue in several lawsuits, and employers are being held responsible if a worker causes an accident while talking on the phone. So why are employers concerned about cell phones? Cell phone records can be subpoenaed to prove the employee was on the phone when the accident occurred. Other distractions cannot be identified to a specific time, and many drivers don't want to say they were distracted and not driving safely. While there is no guaranteed defense to liability, developing appropriate policies, training, and enforcement mechanisms can help limit potential liability and increase public safety. Several companies are deciding on a total ban to prohibit employees from using cell phones while driving company or personal vehicles for work. With over 150,000 employees, Cargill is the largest privately held corporation to implement such a strict policy. According to the National Safety Council, 1% of companies believe that productivity declined as a result of implementing a total ban. In contrast, other companies adopt cell phone safety guidelines and focus on training and enforcement. Each company should determine whether the benefit of employee cell phone use outweigh the risk. Many companies are opting for total ban on cell phone use unless absolutely necessary. All workers are at risk of crashes whether they drive light or heavy vehicles, or whether driving is a main or incidental job duty. To protect themselves, employers should consider establishing a written policy restricting any use of a cell phone and ensure employees read and sign the written policy. The restriction should include the use of hands-free headsets, since studies indicate it's the conversation, not the physical act of holding the phone, that contributes to accidents. A cell phone policy may include total ban on all cell phone use while driving personal or company vehicles for work, pull over in a legal and safe location to use and make phone calls, respond to text messages, or set up GPS, ask a passenger to make or take the call, inform regular callers of your driving schedule and when you will be available to talk, planning calls prior to traveling or while on rest breaks whenever possible. While driving, keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes and mind on the road, and cell blocking technology.